down.
O-Tracker has real-time data that give you immediate information about how many people visit your website, how they behave, and how engaged they are. Get your 7-day free trial of O-Tracker. Simply register at www.coolzone.ai.
Hey everybody, happy Sunday, and most importantly, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there in ONPASSIVE land. Hey, even a happy Mother's Day if you're not in ONPASSIVE land, because you should be. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell, give Marty and Chris a thumbs up, and let's have some fun.
The Reconfigurable Robotics Lab, RRL, created SORI to precisely simulate softness. In medicine, surgery, space or deep-sea exploration, and agriculture. You can join the next global AI giant ONPASSIVE to use and market the next generation AI tools. Simply register for free at www.coolzone.ai. Please subscribe and ring the bell.
Happy Mother's Day!
You almost got it right.
Chris messed it up, but that's okay. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. What is it? Oh, well,
Sunday.
yeah. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming, and happy Mother's Day to all the women out there that are mothers, and all the ones that do all the extra work. Trust me, my wife is not my mother, but man, she's unbelievable. I would be in big trouble without her. She takes care of a lot of people. Women take care of a lot of people, whether they're a mother or not a mother. No doubt about it. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here. It's Sunday. My wife Dawn spent the night at our baby daughter's house. Had a lot of fun. I chatted with her, and the grandchildren stayed with me, and that was fun. I found out something very important. They don't listen to me at all. I'm just like, yeah, you're there, but take it easy. But that's okay. Anyway, a couple things chatting about, and yesterday was a big success. Thank you very much for everybody coming on. I want people again to think about a few things. One is we are in the best company in the planet that has ever been. And I'm just going to say stuff that sounds really grandiose, but I mean everything I'm saying. All the big things that ever popped up in the world. I mean, all the way back to the light bulb, Henry Ford. They started making steel, stainless steel, whatever. The big shift in the world right now is AI, and we fell right in. Not fell; it was deliberate. We landed right in the middle of this explosion. Yes, AI has been around a long, long time, but like the video you saw, they're making AI now where it has a real light touch. Everything was kind of a hammer and slamming around AI. Those days are gone. It's finesse. It can do anything. And if you program it, and machine learning along with AI is unbelievable. And we're about to see and be part of AI at its finest. I see Jerry Nix is here. Hello, Jerry. We're watching you, Jerry. I get all your emails. I don't respond to everybody, Jerry, because there's hundreds of them. But we're always there for you, buddy. Anyway, so like we've been talking about different people in the company. Know your business. Just start to know what you have. Listen, don't worry about what you don't know. There's a lot we don't know. There's 80, 90, 95% that we don't know. But if you really looked at what we do have and what we do know, let's be happy. Don't wrap your head around, well, where's this and what happened here and what happened. Here's the facts. These are facts. Mr. Mufara decided years ago, probably 6, 7, 8 years ago, a long time ago, that he's going to create something where he can take people with a good heart, good people, and create a journey in a business that not just 3 or 4 people can go. You have a good heart and you care for mankind and you have faith, you can go with him. I think God above that it found me, however you want to say it. Uh, I would do it again. I have no other thoughts about going anywhere else. I have a peace in my heart every day, even if I don't see Ash for 7 days. Yeah, I like talking to Ash because he's my friend. But do I ever think, oh, I wonder what's going on? No, I don't. I don't. And the reason I don't, I'm content of what I know. And what I know right now is everything that we can see. It's not like we're guessing. Go look at what they've done. Go look at the things they signed, the collaboration that they're working on. Another big one for me, and I said this the other day on Iran because I thought about it. People ask me, what are you going to do? I want a race car. I want a new house. I want this. I want a boat. I want to go fishing. I want to. I don't. Not yet. I'm not saying I never will, but my passion right now is doing what I'm doing right now. Call it crazy, call it whatever you want. I love this. I love the idea because what floats my boat right now is seeing people 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and they wouldn't turn their camera on. They wouldn't put their name on. They put their name on, then they turn the camera on. And some of them are actually big support for a lot of people in ONPASSIVE. Big support for a lot of people in ONPASSIVE. That's that to me is more powerful than anything because to see somebody grow, and we're not talking that much time. Let me say it this way: if you're 60 years old and you've been in ONPASSIVE 5 years, I believe, and this is what I've seen people grow in ONPASSIVE in 5 years more than they did the 55 years before they got here. I'm not talking about age. I'm not talking about height. Definitely not talking about weight because I know I grew in weight. I'm talking about here and here. And why would that happen? And the only way I can compare it is if you don't have the bamboo tree, right? It starts off as a pretty good sized nut, and you put it in the ground. As Celeste Brown said, you don't put it in the ground a couple of weeks later, you see it sprout through the ground. 5 years before it pops through the ground. 5 years. Some of us took 40 years. Some of us took 35, some of us took 60, some of us took 65. But the ground and how you water it is very important. Why? If you don't do it right, that seed will die in the ground. And I've seen a lot of people walking around that are already dead. And that sounds horrible. And I don't mean it, I just mean they didn't live. Their heart beats. But here's some people I know personally. They work all week in a job they don't like. Sometimes they work overtime in that job they don't like so that they can buy tires for the car. This is no joke. And then Friday night comes and they're thinking, in this humdrum life, I'm going to buy a 6 pack of beer, maybe two if I really want to celebrate. I'm going to sit in a chair with a remote and watch TV, maybe sports, maybe whatever. The wife's going to walk back and forth doing all the work as usual. There won't be a lot of communication. Kids will be off playing the game. And the next thing you know, it's Sunday afternoon. And that guy is sitting in the chair doing the same thing. But now he's going, oh my God, it's over. I got to go back to work and do it again. And they do that for 30, 40 years. And at the end of that, because they never really lived, once in a while they could save enough money and maybe go on vacation every year, I mean, but they can't afford it. Usually they max out their credit cards and spend all year trying to pay it off. This is just fact. That's not a life. And that's a good life for most people. Billions of people don't even have water. So I'm just telling you from my experience. So now what happens? They retire, can't wait to retire. Why? So I can sit on the couch or sit in the chair longer, buy more six packs, and not have to get up on Monday morning. I don't know what kind of life that is. You really never lived. Now, the sad reality is you retire, instead of going to work on Monday, you don't have any money because now you're living on less money than you had when you were struggling to begin with. What kind of life is that? Passive has made it a chance or a opportunity that's going to end. This is my opinion. I believe it 100%. I don't believe it's 60, 100%. I believe that's going to happen for anybody that believes that's going to happen. But you need to know your business and all that. Now, do I know when this is going to happen? Do I know when the baby's coming out? Give you an estimate. Give you an estimate of next week or the end of this week, but I really don't know. Is it ready? It's pretty close. The belly's big. All signs are it's coming, but nobody knows the day. Just like anything else in life, even the doctor tells you when your wife's pregnant. It's going to be due June 12th. None of our children came on time. All of them wanted to stay in there. All of them, at least a month longer, or they calculated wrong, whatever. But the point is, when this happens, we start to live the life that people dream of. We start to live that life from being 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 as a young person. We start to live the life we thought we were going to live. Come on, think about it. I'm going to get married. I'm going to have 3 kids. I'm going to have a pink house. I'm going to have a picket fence around my house. I'm going to have 2 cars, brand new. I'm going to have a boat. I'm going to take exotic vacations every year. That didn't happen. It doesn't happen for most of us. But very soon, I don't know when, things are going to start to change. And I believe it 100%. Now, there's some people that think while they're watching TV, drinking their six pack, and decided to do nothing. They didn't want to learn about the business. They got off the couch, they put the beer down, they went, wonder what's going on in ONPASSIVE as they scratched their ass. And it's so sad because they don't know, and now they want everybody to catch them up. All Ash ever said was, have the pace, be plugged in, because we don't have time when this thing gets rolling to reach down and grab somebody that at least wouldn't take the journey. The journey is very simple for us as founders. Be plugged in. And I tell you what, if people were plugged in, they would have wished. The people that aren't plugged in are going to wish they were, because this is the funnest part of the trip. We already know we're going to get presents under the tree. All of us, we're going to get it. It's not a guess. So enjoy it right now. I know there's bad things. People die, people get sick, people are running out of money. That's called life. All of that happened. All of it, newsflash, all that happened before ONPASSIVE ever came in the picture. People ran out of money. People died. People didn't have. But let me tell you the difference that we have. We have that light at the end of this tunnel that's going to change it forever. And not just us. It's going to change it for people that told you no. Really. Family's going to come to the light really quick when they see what Unpassive has done for you. It is. Yeah, but what happens if your family? I don't care what my family says. They're blind. They're blind. And I don't mean here, I mean here. They're blind. I don't care what they say. I don't talk to them about it. I don't talk to anybody about Unpassive that doesn't want to talk about it. Why? I don't want to debate it. You know what a debate is? You have something identical to what I have or very close, and we debate to find out which one's better. You don't have anything I want. Now, this is somebody that's a negative. They don't have anything I want. Well, you should debate them. About what? Convince an unconvincer? It doesn't make sense. They don't have the faith and the belief. It's like going to a person that's atheist. Hey, I'm going to talk to you about God. I don't believe in God. Yeah, but I'm going to talk to you about him anyway. That's insane. I don't believe in Unpassive. Yeah, but I want to convince you to believe. What? Come on. Stupid. Don't do it. Don't waste it. I don't. I don't want to talk about it. But here's what we have. We know whatever's going on in life. People are burying people today. Let the dead bury the dead. It happened. It's something we have no control over. But it's coming, and we're going to see it. And people say, oh, nobody wants this more than Mr. Mipar. No one. This is his baby. Thank God he's not your average person. Because you know what your average person would have done? They would have folded under the pressure and launched something 2 years ago that was nowhere near what we have right now. And we'd be stumbling and tripping and falling because it would have reached its peak. But he thought about it. I'm not doing that now. That's not my plan. He knows bad news. He hears about people when it happens. He hears all of it. Nobody, let's put it this way. If we heard it, he heard it. Trust me. And it's devastating. He knows. But Unpassive is bigger than any one individual. It's bigger than my big ass. It's bigger than Chris. It's bigger than any one individual. If you're going to change the world, you can't make it personal. It's too big. But we're there. We're going to get it. Your children are going to see a big difference. We're going to be there. Just have the faith, learn your business, take care of people that don't know. And if you can inspire, it's very important. Edify people. They need to hear good news. Yeah, I joke with Chris. I say stuff to him. But if I hear anybody else say it, I want to punch him in the head. I know that sounds weird. It doesn't sound right. How come you can call him a dumbass and I can't? Because I'm his friend. Only a friend can call you a dumbass. I know that doesn't make any sense, but that's my logic. I'm sorry, and I'm sticking to it. Once again, happy Mother's Day to all the women. I got a shout out to all the men because most of the men I meet on Passive, you guys are definitely true, unbelievable, good-hearted people, just like the women. No doubt about it. But this world would not make it without women. Sorry. Are they a pain in the butt? Do they scare me? Yes. Do they overanalyze? Yes. Can you win an argument with a woman? No. But it took me a long time how to figure out how to get there. I'm there. I know certain words that I'm really good at. You're right, and I'm sorry. But if you use it wrong, you could get beat up for it. Like if you say it and sound not sincere. So you got to learn that. Anyway, I love all the people here. And I'm going to turn it over to Chris. It is Sunday, and I've talked enough. I'm starting to get my dry cough. And here is Chris the Johnson.
The Johnson. Well, very good, Marty. Happy Mother's Day, ladies, and we love y'all. Up there, my mom is. Happy Mom Day to you, Mom. And it's not an easy job being a mother, let me tell you, because I wasn't one, but I guarantee you it's tough. If I had a choice to go to work or stay home and raise kids all day, I would go to work. And any man will tell you that. That's the honest to God truth. So, listen, I want to do something a little different today. A gentleman, I'm going to go off screen here, but you'll still see me, I think. A gentleman named Eddie D. Mercado Garcia sent me something so cool last night when I was on the old trivia show that I had to share it. Now I'm going to read it. It's going to take me, I don't know, a minute and a half, if that, 2 minutes. I want to read it to you, and I really want you to listen to what these words mean. And then later I'm going to post it on my Facebook so you can share it, but it's really good. Here it goes. I'm going to get my eyes open here. Throughout history, many things that were once deemed impossible have been accomplished through determination, innovation, and hard work. Sometimes it seems that every path leads to nowhere until you see the crack of light. Everything seems impossible until it is not. From space exploration to medical advancements to Bitcoin creation, human integrity has constantly defied the odds and achieved the seemingly unachievable. The rare moments in life when everything that made no sense and suddenly do, they leave you speechless at the implications are what life is about. These moments in life often occur when numerous elements align seamlessly, leading to an experience that exceeds expectations or evokes a sense of awe and wonder. The phenomenon can be observed in various aspects of life, such as art, music, science, sports, personal relationships. In these instances, the perfect blend of talent, dedication, timing, and opportunity can lead to a brief but unforgettable moment that leaves a lasting impact on those involved or witnessing the event. Such moments are often considered special or divine because they embody the best of what is possible when everything works in harmony. There you go. Read it about 10 times last night. I loved everything about it because what they're saying is, let's use the combustible engine. No one thought that would ever happen. The wheel, no one thought that would ever happen. I don't know back then, but I can sit there and name hundreds of things that people said, no way. Men on the moon, nope, impossible. Flying an airplane, nope, impossible. We could go on and on about things. And that story right there that this person wrote is so true about everything because, yeah, every one of us said, no way that's happening. Not for this, but for that. No, I say there's no way they're going to get someone to Mars. Guess what? We got machines on Mars right now. Humans are next. It's pretty cool. So I just wanted you to understand because sometimes, you get people that come and say bad things or this or that. And it's something good to send them because it's true. I got to believe back when Ford said, I want to build a combustible engine with oil or gasoline, and I got to invent the carburetor. Can you imagine people like, what the heck's a carburetor? How would you do all that? It takes a lot of thinking and engineering to come up with anything. And usually when they come up with something like that, everyone says, heck, no, that ain't going to happen. I believe ONPASSIVE is everyone's harmony. I think everything I read in there is something that Ash Mafara, his staff, everyone that talks about it or follows it, believes in these things. And that's the thing, the integrity of each individual in here, the workmanship of Ash Mafara, the hours he puts in with his staff of constantly getting bigger and better. People say, no, and we hear it every day. Oh yeah, that ain't going to happen. Read what I said and then think about it. It's an extremely important article I've ever read. I thought it was great. I want to thank you, Eddie. And that's about it. I'm not here to convince anyone. I just want them to check it out. My convincing days ended about 3 years ago. I want people to come into this with an open mind and look at what we have, not possibilities anymore. It's happening. It's on. The determination, the hard work, the engineering, the education all went into this. And it's just amazing. Let me tell you something. ONPASSIVE, real company, real people, real products, definitely a real CEO, and it's definitely unique. And usually things that are unique, people have a little hard time understanding until they check it out. I, for one, never fought this. I got right into it. That's me. Marty the same way. He had a couple weeks. I got to think about it. Let me check it out. And a lot of you have, and that's okay. That's a normal thing to do. But I'm going to tell you right now, on this beautiful Mother's Day Sunday, I'm very blessed that I did not even blink an eye. I jumped right into this because I know where it's taken every single one of us. And that's about it. I mean, after reading that paragraph, I'm not kidding. I was up till 2:30 this morning trying to see the Arboreal lights, whatever they're called. I think I got it, Marty. No, I didn't. We'll figure it out. Arboreal lights, or what is it? Say it. Go ahead.
I can't even say it now. Aurora Borealis.
That's it. And I had clear skies and I saw nothing, which was pretty cool. But can you imagine? I want you to think back in the time of when things were like really starting to become the Wright brothers. Who are these two crazy kids that build bicycles and now they want to fly? And what did they do? Because of them is where we're at today with flight. It started there. The individual way back when that created the wheel. That person didn't know it, but he created bicycles, motorcycles, cars, trucks, buses. Because of that one little wheel, created many things, wagons. Imagine what ONPASSIVE is going to create, but within people. People are going to blow this thing up and go crazy with it. Yep, it's new, it's unique. People say it's too good to be true. It's very true. It's happening. It's here now. And it's as real as it gets. And you either believe it or you don't believe it. I just seen a guy in here. I can't remember who it was. He wrote, "I'm still doing my carpentry work, but I'm staying involved. I'm paying attention." And that's what I've always said. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't think it's long now. I think things are really popping, happen, snapping, crapping, capping. It's going. But I want you to understand this. Put that in your head. This is real, and everything about it is real, from our offices, brick and mortars in countries. Dubai train station is pretty cool. I love that. But just think about it. Look at everything that we have, and then look at what it is it's going to offer to people, individuals, people that's never even tried. I think every one of you probably at one time in your life, when the internet came out, oh, we can make money. We can make money offline. You can. I know people that sell things on Craigslist, eBay, Lori Lund. The computer made people very, very wealthy, or keeps them going. No one thought about that when it came out. No one thought, what the heck's a computer? We had these big old boxes, almost like TVs. I remember my monitor was so heavy, I couldn't even carry it. It was that bulky. Now I'm on this little dinky flat laptop that I can take anywhere. Listen, things seem impossible, but look at the history of the world. All you got to do is look at the history of the world, and every single thing that was invented or designed that people said, ain't going to happen. And every one of us have benefited, especially from this little gadget right here. Most of you cannot leave your house, and if you think your phone's not on, you go crazy, right? I got news for you. That's the same way with ONPASSIVE. The individuals that did not get into ONPASSIVE back in the day, which they should have, they're going to be missing their phone, right? Think about it. I love this company. I love the fact that we have a CEO that is so humble and kind to do what he's doing for all of us. I love the fact that Marty DeGarmo keeps talking about ONPASSIVE, and Red and Julie and Michael and everyone. They just keep going. They don't stop. Why? Because the impossible happened. They stuck with it from the beginning, and they're not giving up. Never, ever give up on something. Never give up on your dreams. ONPASSIVE is going to make dreams come true. It's a dream catcher. And that's going to be the greatest thing about it. I love every one of you. God bless all of you. Mother's Day people, ladies, have a great day. Spend some time with your family today. And just have a blessed day. I love y'all. Back to you, DeGarmo.
Okay. I was looking for something. Do you remember yesterday with Bob DeCoursey, what he talked about? And he talked about the 7 signs of a, I'm trying to think of the word he used. Dang it. Do you remember what I mean?
I'm trying to
Huh?
think. I remember what you mean. I just can't. It's not on the tip of my brain.
It's not an inventor. It's a, whatever, somebody that makes a difference in the world. And there were 7 traits to people that are like that. And every one of the traits was asked me for. Do yourself a favor, even if you got to fast forward, find that the live we did yesterday, and go, fast forward if you want. You should watch the whole thing, but fast forward to Bob DeCoursey, where he talks about the 7 traits of someone, the movers and shakers of the world. Okay, it's fact. And Ass is at the top of his class on every one of the ones he mentioned. Very, very cool stuff. No joke. So you get a chance, go look at that. I just thought about it. And that's the person that we're holding on to his coattails so that he does all the work and changes our lives. Crazy. Anyway, and I never want to, and that's why I say I'm doing exactly what I want to do. I'm happy with what I'm doing. And like the saying is, I think it was Mark Twain pointed out to me, I think by Lori Lund, the 2 important days: the day you're born and the day you find out why. I have many reasons why. Some I haven't talked about, but one of them is doing what I'm doing right now. I believe that. I hope I am. I feel like it. I feel that I can contribute my little way. I want to do it. And when you find that, it's a good feeling. It really is for me. Love your family. Tell everybody that you do love, that you love them. We have no guarantees about tomorrow. Anyway, I'll see you all. We had close to 400 people at one time. Not bad. Nothing to shake a stick at. I appreciate everybody that's here. If you are a male and you are good at trivia, please come to Omina tonight at 9:30. I think she's having it. Anyway, for everybody, what?
I just shared that what I read on my Facebook. It's not on YouTube. It's a person named Jack Cruz.
Very good.
It's just a readable, so it's not. I'm not trying to get likes or
Yeah.
share it
No,
out.
no. Don't worry about that. The point is, if anybody has something that inspires you, share it because it's a good chance it's going to inspire somebody else. If Chris read it and inspired him, millions will like the same thing. It's just the way life is. And sometimes you'll read something and it'll make the difference in your day. And what I say is, believe in the future, but live every day one day at a time. Just don't worry about tomorrow. We have no guarantees of tomorrow. So live today with the goal of where we're going tomorrow because it's going to happen. We're about to be there. I believe that. So anyway, love you all. Hey, one thing I got to point out at 2 o'clock,
We forgot last week.
Go Heroes is coming on. And I don't think it's O Heroes. I add that because the guys are getting kind of old. I'm joking.
Old.
Yeah, Heroes. They answer all your questions. I don't know what you could have right now. If they don't know, they got the magic words. I'm not sure. We can find out. So I would definitely go there if I were you. I'm thinking about going. I might sneak in because I feel like being lazy today. So I'm just going to ride it out. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody.
And
And
I
I'll see
challenge
you.
Bill Must and John White. I'll send it to you. I would like to see you make a video out of what I read today. It would be really cool. I think it fits right in with your guys, how you do everything. And thanks for the great videos you guys been putting out. Really good,
Yeah.
really good stuff.
And I want to thank Chris for not asking me to do it, which I was going to do, but now I won't. Go
Oh,
ahead, Bill, and dumbass. Anyway, I did not say dumbass just now. I would never do that on a Sunday. You know that just slips out.
Slips out, man.
No, I mean, it just like rolls. It's a rolling kind of statement. And I don't mean anything bad. It's just knock it off, dumbass. See how it goes? Just there's no sentence in between. There's no comma. It's just, oh, come on, dumbass.
He
It's
flushed
almost,
the
it's
toilet.
almost,
He
it's
flushed
almost,
the toilet and said, bye, Chris.
I did do that. No, but, you know, it's, and not even, it's almost not even a dumbass. It's a dumbass.
It's French.
So it's French. Anyway, see you all. And thank you very much.